Everybody, Striders here with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Riven, Kassadin, Soraka, Misfortune, and Lee Sin versus the blue team, who has Amumu, Diana, Singed, Kayle, and Varus. Very interesting team comps, but starting off at the top lane, we're going to have a Riven versus a Singed. Riven mains top lane, while Singed also mains top lane, so no one's going to have a big advantage there. Riven has been played by this person about 58 times with a 74% win ratio, which is really, really good. But on the other hand, Singed has also been played by this person, right around a little bit more than 25 times with a 65% win ratio, which is still really good. But then again, it is Dyrus, and Dyrus kind of, he popularized Singed. So it's really hard. I think I'm going to give it to Dyrus just because of his status with Singed. And I haven't seen him play Singed in a long time, so I'm really just rooting for him in that case as well. But then if we go into the mid lane, we're going to have Kassadin versus Diana. Kassadin mains caster, while Diana mains top. So this is going to give Kassadin a little bit of an advantage here. Kassadin has been played by this person almost 130 times already in Season 3 with a 68% win ratio, which is phenomenally good. Astronomically good. Diana has been played by this person a little bit under 40 times with a 51% win ratio, which, isn't bad. I mean, you're still slowly getting ELO, climbing the ladder, but it's not that great. So I think I'm going to have to give this game to the Kassadin for sure. Then if we take a look at the junglers, we're going to have Lee Sin versus Amumu. Lee Sin mains jungle, but also Amumu does too, so it could be interesting. Lee Sin has been played by this person about 28 times with a 67% win ratio, which is really good. But then on the other hand, Azingy's Amumu has always been really good, but he's been played by Azingy 137 times with a 72.99% win ratio. With that many games, that is so good. I really think maybe the new changes have buffed Amumu a bit, because that's insane. That is a lot of games and a lot of wins. So I think I'm going to have to give the jungle to Azingy and Amumu just for that particular reason. But then, last but not least, the bottom lane, we have Misfortune versus Varus. Misfortune does main caster, while Varus mains 80 carry, so that's going to give Varus a little bit of an advantage. Misfortune's never been played by this person in Season 3, and Varus has only been played by this person twice with a 50% win ratio. But I think the fact that Varus mains bottom lane, I think he'll have the advantage. I'm pretty confident that he'll have the advantage here, even though Misfortune is a huge bully in lane. But Soraka, as far as supports go, Soraka, she mains top, and Kayle mains caster. So I don't think anyone's really going to have an advantage here. Kayle's an extremely unconventional support. I get how it would kind of work with the Varus for him to escape, just given the extra 2 or 3 seconds for the escape with Kayle's ult. But overall, Soraka, I think she's going to be more map present heavy. Soraka has been played by this person twice with a 50% win ratio, and Kayle's been played by this person 8 times with a 50% win ratio. So I think I'm just going to stick with my gut and go with the bottom lane for the blue team, the Varus Kayle, because I think Varus will do significantly better. But if you add up all the wins and losses from both teams, the red team's going to have a 69.77% chance of winning, and the blue team's going to have a 67.14% chance of winning. So I think I'll actually go against the numbers on this one and vote for the blue team. So let me know in the comments section below who you guys are voting for, and let's get into the game and see what happens. Hey everybody, Striders here with another slice of ELO Heaven, and this should be a phenomenal game. We do have Dinh, Dyrus, and Azingy all on the same team. I'm very, very worried about the other team, considering they did have somebody that did not have a ranking yet, or a ranking in Season 2. So I'm a little bit worried about that possibility of the lack of experience. But One Goal, One Dream, he is a phenomenal player. I saw him in a previous game, and he actually did really well. I haven't seen him before. I didn't see him in Season 2, unless he got a name change. So I'm a little bit worried. I don't exactly know what they plan on doing quite yet, but that's exactly why we're watching the game, and we'll see how it's all going to come together, because I really just absolutely have no idea. It could go any way. So now that the minions have finally spawned the Spawn Zord, we will have quite a bit of action going on in the jungle now. So really nice red ward coming out from the red team, and they're just going to get a little bit of damage coming out. And that was actually relatively good timed. And uh-oh, there's a lot of action going down on a Varus. Varus is getting really low, but he's able to throw down that the nice little slow on everybody. Are they going to be able to take this red buff? Oh, nice exhaust coming out. That double up is not going to do a lot of damage, but almost runs out. And there's an ignite going down. Yes, the first blood goes down in favor of that Amumu. He does end up paying for it, and Soraka picks up the kill, but it's definitely better to kill the AD carry and then give the kill to Soraka. Giving Azingy the first blood may prove to be a bad thing, but overall, I mean, he kind of pioneered the whole, you know, AP Amumu thing, so he's definitely not bad. Kassadin may actually be a really, really good matchup in this case because they're both melee. Diana has some really nice poke, but so does Kassadin. Kassadin can silence. Besides that, they're both melee. Diana does have that shield that will help, and of course give her a little bit of an advantage. We may have a gank coming up top. Dyrus is completely out of mana. No, they are not going to get the stun or the slow. And actually, yes, they do end up getting the slow. And the ghost is popped. Is he going to be able to get out of this? It doesn't look like... Oh, wow, he will. Very nice play. Almost takes out Lee Sin. But unfortunately for him, he just did not have the mana that was required to do that. I think if he would have had Fling, or even if he had his poisons up, it could have been really beneficial. And now they do know that the blue buff has not been taken. So, Singed is trying to stop the recall, but did not quite get there in time. Singed takes her down so very low. Amumu's going for this blue buff. They know exactly what's up. And wow, that was really, really good coordination coming out from the blue team. They saw Amumu cross the river with this little ward, perfectly placed. It did back him off from the blue buff entirely. Kassadin is a little worried now because he knows Amumu was just recently there. And, oh, they did put down a ward. Are they going to be able to take it? There's going to be quite a bit of damage going on to Lee Sin, but I really don't think it's going to be enough. And are they going to give Kassadin this first blue buff? No, it doesn't look like they will. Probably a safer decision not to give it to Kassadin. He doesn't really need it until he hits level 6, unless he gets a really early tier of the goddess, then it could be a little bit beneficial. But wow, in the meantime, we do have quite a bit of action going down. Let's back it out and see what happens here. Lee Sin should be able to hit this Q. This is going to be really bad news. A great flash coming out for him. He does throw that in that Tempest. He's going to get that Resonating Strike, and that is a very easy kill. It ends up going on to Lee Sin instead of Misfortune, which I really would have liked to see Misfortune pick up that kill. But, you know, that's just how it happens. Diana is actually coming out on bottom of this exchange. Kassadin's passive is really, really helping, I think. Just because that extra 15% magic resist. He still has less than Diana, though, which is kind of surprising. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why it's a lot less. But either way, I mean, the first person to hit 6, Diana definitely has a lot more burst at level 6 than Kassadin does, like a lot more significant. So I'm a little bit worried. Diana won't be able to get away with her ultimate, though. And wow, there's quite a creep wave pushing up here. And once again, this is not looking very good for the bottom lane of the blue team. They really just don't have the synergy that they wanted. Kayle does have a heal, which is really nice. But she's still, she just hit level 3, and it's 5 minutes and 40 seconds into the game. Definitely not where you want to be this late on in the game. I mean, it's not super late, but it's definitely not something you want to stay at. Diana knows something's up. She's going to throw on that shield to help absorb some of that damage, but it's just not going to be quite there. They're going to go for a little bit of a counter gank. Are they going to be able to hit it up? Wow, that is a ton of damage going to Diana. Diana's not going to be able to continue into that fight. Wow, this is going to be a huge creep wave that she's going to miss out on. She's not going to hit level 6 because of this either. Lee Sin's trying to go in on her, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Do we have some action going down on bottom? Yes, it looks like Varus may go down. Does it actually happen? No, it does not. But there's still a lot of damage all over the map. Anything can happen right now. Misfortune is also super low, but she has those health potions. That's really going to help. She also has Soraka to give her that extra little bit of damage. Reckoning going down, quite a bit of action. And wow, Lee Sin is so squishy. He has absolutely no health. He throws down a smite, takes off that creep. And is he going to be able to pick up the kill? Yes, the poison picks it off. And Kassadin just runs away because he knows he can't do anything to that Singe. Man, that was dirty. I don't think Lee Sin should have stayed there as long as he did. I don't know if he just realized he didn't have a lot of health, or what the whole idea behind that was. It was a very interesting choice by his part. But when you're going up against a free farm Singe, I mean, it's 55 CS, now has a kill. It is 7 minutes and 30 seconds in the game, so it's not like a ton, but he's still winning his lane. Kassadin is actually at 60 CS, #1 in the game, which is very surprising because Kassadin is one of the hardest champions in the game to farm with, especially just because he's mid lane and most mid lanes are ranged. So I think that was a very good pick. We may end up seeing this, if this is really a testament of who counters who. It's very possible that Kassadin will do a little bit of damage to the Diana players. I know Diana has gotten nerfed, but I know they are also planning on buffing her again shortly. Should be very interesting. But we do have a nice little Spirit Stone. Kassadin missing. Wow, that is very unfortunate. The Sonic Wave also missing. And that could have been a possible kill if that Force Pulse hit. Force Pulse is so good. Is also, wow, really nice flash. A great try by Amumu, trying to get that Curse to Said Mummy. He throws in the stun, and oh, Lee Sin's coming out, but he does get the race stolen. Is he going to do a little bit more damage? He does throw down that ward in the bush to see if anybody else is coming so he can back off or not. And Kayle is not going to be able to do too much. Varus is all by himself now at the bottom lane, and that is going to be a lot of harass coming out from Misfortune, as she's just been known to be one of the biggest bullies. Oh, great stun coming out from Amumu. I don't know if he's going to be able to get this. Yes, he does have his flash up still. And Misfortune and... oh, that would have been really, really nice. Singe is coming up. He does have that teleport, and this is going to be really bad. The fling does not go off, but does burn the flash. And still a lot of action going on in mid lane. This could be really bad. Oh, just barely missed that Sonic Wave. Would have been really close, and now the blue team is initiating onto this dragon. That could be a really, really good job. Diana has that shield to just keep her alive just enough. That was so close. Bullet time coming out trying to steal the dragon, but it was definitely a little bit too late. At this point, Lee Sin is between two towers. This could be really bad for him if he actually lands anything. And wow, Riven up here the whole time, almost caught up in CS now. Probably going to be taking this tower as well. Singe used his teleport to get to that bottom lane for a nice little gank from behind, forcing the flash as well as taking the dragon. And it looks like Riven will have to back off because she ran out of creeps. She didn't want to take that much damage. And she's just going to be continuing to push super hard. Wow, that was a very, very quick kill. I did not see exactly what happened. Let us find out, shall we? So Varus is down here. He is going to throw on, wow, a nice ult with that. Holy cow, that was basically an entire melt. Soraka was just not there. She couldn't exhaust. She didn't have her flash up. She's not level 6, so she didn't have a wish. That just was not happening for them at all. So very good initiation on the blue team's part. They noticed a weak point where they knew Soraka was missing. They knew she wasn't level 6, so they went in on the best opportunity they had since she's been getting bullied, or since she's been bullying a lot of the game. Ooh, this is not looking very good. Oh, nice grab onto the Riven. The Curse of the Sad Mummy coming out. Oh, Fling isn't going to come out. No, Flash coming out. She is going to be able to do some stuff, but, oh my gosh, it's going to be too late. That is going to be Diana coming in. Is she going to be able to get that kill? That is going to be a nice little pickup and possibly a double. Is she going to get the Crescent Strike? Yes, and she flashes away from that tower shot. One more tower shot and that would have been it, but she walks back in range. Oh my gosh, Kassadin. I don't know why I still think Kassadin's a girl. It's got to be the dress. Kassadin's totally a girl. And then there's that skin where she's topless and she has man boobs, which is also a little weird. Oh, Varus picking up a kill. Is he going to be able to take out the Soraka before Soraka silences him? That is the question. Yes, he does. A 2-for-1 exchange on the bottom lane. A really great job from Varus. He's going to be pushing super, super hard. He knows the rest of their entire team was at top lane, so he can push as hard as he wants right now. He's gaining a lot of lifesteal back from that Vampiric Scepter, and he's just going to back off. Singed, almost taking out this Lee Sin. That is really dangerous for the Lee Sin right now. He is just going to go for that little bit of extra CS and back off. Finally, wow, Kassadin is still up at 80 CS, 81 CS to 63, almost winning by 20 CS. Singed is number 1 in the game with 97, just shy of 100 at 12 minutes into the game. And that is just a very powerful Singed. It looks like he's going for that Rod of Aegis, so he may be going for a little bit more of an AP maneuver. As to where Amumu doesn't look like he will be. He may just be getting the Spirit of the Ancient Golem for a tank item, nice little tank item to begin with. Tanky being health based, not really anything else, but it does give you some health regen and some mana regen, which is also very, very nice. Mumu came up. Did he get spotted out by that ward? Doesn't look like it. Wow, Curse the Sad Mummy coming out, and we will get a bandage toss following that up, and they are going to be able to hunt her down. She's at 111 HP, just 11. So close. Really nice tantrum coming out, and of course, that is what picks up the kill. And this may be the end of this poor little top tower. Kassadin isn't really up top. He doesn't feel it. He wants to go top and try for that gank again. I mean, he did die last time and didn't really get anything out of it, and the tower's pretty much already dead. And it will definitely go down after this wave. But we have, this could be really good for the Lee Sin. Lee Sin gets it perfectly. Holy cow, that is a lot of damage. A nice heal coming out. The Ignite is up. Is it going to kill him? No. Another heal coming out. And wow, Soraka has not used Wish yet. This could be a really nice Wish bait. And wow, yes, he fell for that bait so hard. Singed came in from the back with that teleport once again. And oh, this is not going to be good. Is she going to get another hit off? No, she will not. Singed cannot chase him down, but Soraka's all caught out by herself. Is she going to be able to get away from this? There's a ward there. They know she's in there. Oh my gosh. Yep. They know. Oh, really nice flash, but I don't think it's going to be enough. She was slowed down, and now that Mega Adhesive is just way too much. And Soraka goes down pretty easily. Oh, Kassadin is all by himself, though. 1 versus 3, this is not going to be good. If he pokes his head out that bush, they're going to notice that he's there. And oh, a nice job trying to take out. Yes, it gets the kill. And that is going to be a fling, a phenomenal fling. Oh, is she going to get the Moonfall? No, she will not. Oh, so much escape and mobility coming out from the red team. Singed is still chasing as hard as he can. That Mega Adhesive is too strong. But Lee Sin is just 15 slower. That is going to be a lot of damage. Diana being able to pick up that kill. Is Kassadin going to be able to follow up, though? He does not have a ton of mana left. He's going to have to throw on that Force Pulse. Oh, Misfortune's in the mix. And very unfortunate. Almost kills that Kassadin, but he gets away with 60 HP. And holy cow, that was super close. In the meanwhile, Azingy on Amumu being able to take out that Riven, that is not healthy. That is definitely not healthy. When your jungler can solo their top lane and it's Riven, that's really bad. That's really bad. So I hope that Riven starts to kick it up into high gear. She has 97 CS, definitely leading the team, but also has 3 deaths at the same time. And wow, Varus going for that Static Shiv, an interesting item. We don't really see that frequently, but that's one of the main reasons I've really enjoyed watching solo queues, because we have seen a lot of items that we don't typically see. And a nice little disengage from Kassadin, because I know, or from Varus onto Kassadin, because I know that Varus probably would have just ulted him right after a Rift Walk, and that would have been probably a very dead Kassadin after a second. So waited, 3 or 4 seconds and then throw that ult so he doesn't have it up again. A really nice attempt. Oh, do they get the steal? Yes, it looks like Amumu was able to pick up the steal on that blue buff. And wow, great job coming out from the blue team, really converging, being able to take that blue buff as well as get the kill onto Kassadin. And as you can remember, Kassadin was the #1 CS in the game at about 5-10 minutes, which was really, really good. Oh, Mumu gets a really nice Spanish toss. The wish coming out, but she's going to end up going down anyway. Riven is running for her life, or hopping for her life. Are we going to have a nice Spanish toss coming out? No, it does not look like it. Probably for the best. They don't really need to dive on the tower, especially for Riven. That's 1 in 3. She's not worth as much gold. The more times you die subsequently, you're worth less and less gold. So it's just not worth it to risk 1 or 2 deaths for somebody that's not worth that much. It's like if somebody's 0 and 10, if you kill them, it's gonna be like 50 gold. So it's not really all that useful. It's great that they do that, but it also kind of sucks at the same time. But it does help prevent a little bit of a snowball. Oh, Dragon is up, and it looks like the red team will be taken on. No, they're on the hunt. Varus is super low. He does have his ultimate. He's going to be able to help out a little bit. Amumu's caught up, misses that bandage toss. The Curse of Said Mummy is not quite up. That is going to be one more auto attack. Yes, great job. And in the meantime, Soraka is still running away once again for her life, and that is going to be just a little bit of damage coming out. The exhaust. Is it going to be enough? Is he going to get another reckoning? Poop. That is going to be a nice little slow. Singe slows once again with that mega adhesive and just lets them get the kill. All he wanted was the assist. Good guy Singe just giving the assist. That's all that matters. Oh, wow. And Amumu, in the meantime, I got to see that. Amumu's just been taking on these people one by one at a time. And wow, Amumu's doing a great job. Gets Curse to Said Mummy and the Banish Toss. Phenomenal play by him. Gets away with about half HP. And the kill on their 80 carry. That's just really bad. Oh no, Amumu, he's definitely going to go down from this one. He gets the bandage toss, gonna help. And oh, a nice ultimate and heal coming out from the clutch freaking Kayle. That clutch Kayle. Oh, that Kayle ult, I forgot. It's so good. It's so deceiving. You're like, oh, I'm dead. I might as well go for this kill. And then Kayle just saves you anyway. And that is another dragon kill for the blue team. Second one of the game at 19 minutes. Definitely doing a phenomenal job at 18-7. They're up by about 9,000 gold, which is really good. 9,000 gold is not something to be underestimated this early on in the game. At about 20 minutes, if you're 10k gold ahead, I don't see many people coming back from that. It definitely is not something that happens frequently. But with dragon control being twice, stealing the other team's buffs, and being significantly ahead of kills, it's very demoralizing. There's almost no wins for the red team right now. Oh, MF getting that black cleaver like it's still something good. And wow, Singe has come up trying to get a double kill. Is he going to pick it up, though? That is the question. It looks like she will go down. And Soraka's at 77 health. But, oh, that is a surrender at 20. And I actually didn't see that coming. I want to say I saw that coming, but I didn't. Not many people in this high ELO surrender, especially at 20 minutes. Usually when they do, it's because they've been messing around for a while. But, when Singed is literally 2v1ing your support AD, that's really, really, really bad. And he actually picked up a Thorn Mill, which I think is very interesting. I really like the item. I think it's a phenomenal item, especially for armor, because it gives you the most armor in the game, but it's just a very, very interesting pick. But either way, it was a phenomenal game. Congratulations to the blue team. GG to the red team. And make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And, of course, leave comments if you have anything to say, if you have anything nice to say. No, you guys can say whatever you want. I really don't care. I usually take criticism very easily. Actually, I don't think I've ever taken it badly. It's just, if it's criticism, make sure it's good. like not necessarily positive, but it can be negative just as long as it has some form of content to it. It's like a body, a soul, a mind. Like if you make valid points, I'll definitely be able to change things. It's just I cast for you guys. If you guys want to hear something different, let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. At this point, I've probably developed bad habits that I'm unaware of. So if you do notice something, especially if it's reoccurring, let me know so I can break the habit. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.